KWJT, Puget Sound from space. You're over here with Corey and tapping in with Tavares. You already know what the fuck going on, man. A whole lot of KWJT shit. Oh, they're right there, brother. No worries. I know we're lacking and slacking.
You don't use headphones?
You know?
You don't use headphones?
No. I used to use them for monitoring, but now I'm like I make him do it, so I'm just like I'm freeballing it.
All right.
Yeah, you'll hear all the shit and all the stuff. But KWJT Grooving with the South, we are back at it again with another week of groovy content. Thank you for the groovers who's been tapping in with this within week in and week out with us. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak right now.
I love it.
I kind of fucked it up with the headphones.
No worries.
You're the guest.
It's A-okay. Any Hooskies, we love you on the other side of the freaking camera. We truly appreciate you guys. If you're tapping in because of this week's episode, please go hit that red subscribe button, turn into a gray one. Post Noti Gang, be a real groover.
Come on.
We would appreciate if you joined the family. We're on all streaming platforms, so check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Audiobooks, we're coming for you.
Come on.
And yeah, to the right of me, I got my brother Corey.
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm Tavares, and without further ado, let's reintroduce this week's guest. We got LexScope back in the motherfucking building, mate.
Come on.
You're
Welcome.
happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me. Am I talking enough? Am I good enough?
Oh,
Yes,
perfect.
you sound lovely.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for having me back. I really appreciate y'all.
Of
Overall, like I love what y'all are doing. Y'all are giving everybody a space to really just come talk their shit, and like in the most positive way. Too.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I've always wanted. I say this all the time, but I love to say it. But like, I've always wanted people to treat this as their home. We don't have a New York radio sense where like I always loved Hot 97, where like
this the Breakfast Club.
yeah,
pretty
like
much.
niggas could come up and just like get their shit off. Like I always think about the Ray J moment where he called in and was just like fuck fabulous. It came up on the timeline again the other day, but like we aren't like my goal has always been that for Washington. Like if you have a grievance, if you have something to air out, you want clear your name in some way, some area.
Yeah, that's dope.
This is your home to do it, just because like outside of yelling at your phone on Instagram, there's no context for things like that.
Facts.
And us not being so like salacious, we're only gonna provide it in like a good way. So
Exactly. You don't feel like y'all are trying to like attack nobody.
No.
Like that.
Yeah, you use people's like their being for our like gain. Yeah. We're never on that type of timing. Like so it's been real nice and real good getting into everything.
I wanted to start with we're coming off New York. We're coming off Europe. I really want to start with New York because that's my home. I have a bias.
Word.
So what was New York like for you? What was the cause of the trip, and like how was the overall vibe out there?
So overall vibe of New York, I love it. Yeah. I was trying to think of like a cool way to say it, but no, I really fuck with it out there.
Yeah.
Like the food, like the energy of the people. Like I'm originally from North Carolina, so it's not like too far, but it's like still a completely different world. Like I like so many things about it, but like I don't think I would ever want to live there.
Oh, really?
Nah. It's, like
too much?
No, I like that it's a lot. I like that I could be out until 5 in the morning, 11 in the morning, and still keep it pushing.
Yeah.
But like, unless I had a car, I couldn't really do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Public transit, nigga. I really can't really do it like that.
Transit is so nuclear.
Dealing with also, it's like I feel like in New York you're dealing with so many things out of your control with such public transport.
Yo, it's like if I'm having a bad day, I'm not trying to be around nobody.
Yeah.
And like I'm forced to be around everybody. Like differentiating personalities, like mental health, like scares, just like all kinds of shit that has nothing to do with me. Mm-hmm. And like I've quickly adapted the mind your fucking business like model. I learned that so quick. I seen shit. I said nope.
No.
Damn, that's not me.
And then you look around, everyone else is on
and
the
I was
same.
like this. Okay, cool. Yep. We all on the same kind of time. Like nah. And like also like there's I hate that I'm saying the things that I didn't like, but like I love way more things.
No,
But the second thing I didn't like is it smelled like garbage and pee everywhere.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that there's just like piles of garbage just everywhere. Like you never see that.
That was a shock for me too when I first
like I'm like, yo,
went a couple times.
But now that I watch like movies about New York, it's there.
Yeah, it's always
like,
there.
I'm like, yo, it's in the movies. I never fixated or focused on it. But I was like, yo, it's dirty as hell out here, boy. What the fuck?
No, yeah, they're open. So my thing about New York is like they're open handed with like, yeah, there's a bunch of people here, and this is fucked up. We got a lot of things figured out, but for a city that figured out how grids and transportation, everywhere,
and that's trash. It was easy for me to like learn that too. I just
trash. They were just like, you know what, throw it outside.
It's gonna be there.
It's gonna be there.
But I was in like Manhattan. It was like a nice area, outside. And I'm like, yo,
piled up.
It's everywhere. I felt like I was close to the burbs, and and there was, it was neat.
It
was just neat trash that was just all out there.
There's no like the weird part. I was listening to a friend or another podcast talk about it. It was like, they could afford like trash cans. There would be nothing. I just think
I don't get it.
I think they all just, or like giant dumpsters. I think they all just had this like,
or just a more efficient trash pickup system.
No, it comes every day.
I'm like, is there a dump in? Is there a dump in New York?
I'm sure there's a dump in
New York. I'm like, but
probably
I'm like,
massive.
where would it be? Like,
it's probably like either upstate or
they have trash barges too.
I was gonna say it's on a barge.
Yeah.
Oh, on a barge.
Yeah.
They ran out of space.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Trash gets picked up in New York every single day.
Yeah.
I think it may be like every other day, but it's often enough where it's like they figured out just enough to just like, we don't really care.
Yeah. Okay, so what I was out there for, I'm like co-directing a documentary about the Sonics, but like the producer lives in New York.
Oh, wow.
That's a long story, much less long.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Whoa. Before you do elaborate on that.
Oh, hands up.
Oh, thank you. I got brought onto the project
because that's huge.
I'm the last addition to the project, really just because I got like feet on the ground in Seattle pretty much, and I happen to also like have a film production company.
Yeah,
and like it was just like a connect from like a friend of a friend. Shout out Memphis, shout out Holly. He plugged us, and it was just like, yo, we just ended up getting like the Sean Kemp interview.
Yeah,
and then we got like the Coach Ellaby interview.
Fire.
And
wow.
Like after we. And he did all the work. My boy Nate, shout out to Nate, shout out to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He did all that shit. And like he just, you're a shooter and you have a car and I can stay at your crib and like whoop and like kind of made it shake like that. So
yeah.
By the time I went to New York to go like really, we got pretty much the teaser done.
Yeah.
So by the time I went to New York to kind of go like meet these niggas and like see what's good.
Yeah,
like,
actually meet the people you've been working with.
Yeah, they showed mad love. Like we had like a corner suite in the William Vale.
Oh, wow.
Like, I never even heard of that till I was there, and I looked it up, and then I was like, holy shit, yeah. So, it showed mad love. Shout out to Aaron. Like, it just was like I never would have even experienced that. I was finna just stay on a nigga couch. Whatever, that's what I was saying. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Just to, like, randomly have some crazy shit reciprocated just because, like, when he was staying at my crib, that wasn't off trying to get nothing back. Nothing like that. So
love.
Just, for it to be like that was just crazy overwhelming. And, like, so many people I met over there had, like, that similar energy. And I felt like, damn, I wish I had this in Seattle. Like, I just met y'all niggas, and y'all niggas is, like, you know what I'm saying?
Locked in. That's the one thing I love about New York is, like, New Yorkers will make fun of you for something, but they'll help you. They'll genuinely, like, they'll tease you about, like, oh, like, the way you dress or just things of that nature that are foreign to them.
But it's still love.
And it's not, like, false love, like, where I feel like the stigma of L.A. gets a lot.
I take it as more genuine, really, because you said some shit that you really was thinking.
Exactly. But, like, I'm also going to help you. Like, if your car's broken down, like, I'm going to say, like, what the fuck are you doing over here?
Yeah.
But let's push this bitch out.
Nigga, why your car broke down for it, nigga?
But let's push this shit to the side. So, like,
I'm going to pick on you, but, like, I got your back.
I got your back. Like, they ain't going to talk shit about you.
Hey,
like,
speaking of picking on me, man, come on, let's go ahead and figure this out right
Oh, yes.
I'm thirsty.
So we were on YouTube earlier to figure out, we don't have a wine key. So we're about to open this wine bottle on camera, and we'll figure it out.
You gotta tell them what you seen in the video.
Oh, so the lady pulled out a charger adapter, basically, and She twisted it open.
Oh wow, we're opening up the wine bottle.
Yes, with a bottle over, and then
he's looked at the video. Look, you got to overlay the video or something because we sound
Cole,
crazy right now.
Cole, I'll send it to you.
Send Cole the video.
Yeah, we
Cole,
sound crazy right now.
Cole dropped the video right here. Thank you.
Okay, the first part worked. It actually took the top off.
Okay.
I was
Step
already,
one.
I was already skeptical when she did that. But hey, turns out
she had one thing.
Yeah.
Wine opening with LexScope.
So far, so good. So we got the top off. We used the charger. We scraped it off. Next thing you know, you're supposed to.
So you're supposed to jam it in.
It's kind of already going down.
Okay.
All right. So you're supposed to jam this in and get the what you call it in the what you call it. It's kind of already going down. You got the pen. We can already skip that step. Yeah. See.
Pen.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah. This was much easier than I thought. So is it gonna get is it gonna get cork on the inside? Is it bad for our health or in any
No,
way?
it's not bad for your health. You just gotta drink the bottle. That's essentially.
Oh, you can't close it back.
You can't close it back.
Oh no.
Oh no, we can't close the bottle.
Wait, is anything? Oh, it's not champagne. I'm not trying to have it be like last time.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, throwback to our.
I made it this far.
Exactly.
Throwback to our original episode with LexScope. Yeah, he brought brother Larry.
Shit.
And
you gonna put a clip of that shit? Clip me up.
we had the great. We popped that champagne. It went. Floop.
I felt a little bit of liquid, but I think we're good.
Oh yes.
It's a success.
Oh yes. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, camera.
I'm giving you two a round of applause.
Success, no spills. I got the white tea on. I can't be spilling red wine on that.
Might go with the fit partially, but you know.
You know what? Yeah, bloodstains.
Accidentally.
Yeah. Speaking of, like, I normally would have brought champagne, and actually I brought a bottle for you gentlemen as well, just in case we don't open it. And
oh my word!
I just started drinking wine like 2 weeks ago.
France vibes?
For real, yeah. It was tequila was scarce out there. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, but did they have the cognac? Did you go tap in with cognac?
You don't want that, bro?
Oh no, I'm fuck this water. I'm about to drink out of this.
All right, you got. I feel like ain't nobody else got no glass.
Yeah.
I'll tap in. Cups?
I'll tap in.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Excuse the fuck out of me. Groovy Tapes.
Sorry, that was probably nasty in the ears, Lex. I just kept.
Hey, it didn't even sound. Was that a gunshot?
Yeah.
That sounded like a wet fart. Pause. I ain't push it down far enough.
Oh yep. Oh, will you?
Oh, back on it. Yes, sir. I got it. I feel like this is a great pusher downer.
Thanks. But yeah, like I was saying to you earlier, up in the when we were trying to figure this scheme out.
Yeah.
When I was over there, I accidentally was around a sommelier, and I just got explained to with a steak dinner, for example, I would never just order tequila with it ever again because I know a little bit better now.
Yeah.
The wine's supposed to dehydrate you a little bit, so when you take the bite of the steak, it's supposed to rehydrate you, and you're supposed to really be able to taste the juices and all of that shit for real. But everybody else already knew this. I just got put on, so I guess I'm catching up. But now I'm oh shit, I'm about to go to a wine tasting with Shorty right quick soon, and really kind of just get on my little wine vibe. You know? Nigga getting a little older and shit. You know what I mean?
Get a different bag though.
I always thought, I was hip to the steak and wine pairings, but I didn't realize that's the reason.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So
that was
you put me, teach one each one. You feel me?
Man, I go to the other lands and I come back with the knowledge for my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly how we're supposed to do it, and I love
that's
that.
what they did in their original times and shit, for real. I can see why them niggas was fighting over spices too. Nah, for real, in France, them niggas didn't have no seasonings on their shit, boy.
Oh yeah, it was tough.
That shit was bland as fuck.
I love that you bring it up for us. You were on the road in New York, and then you actually went to France recently. Let's talk about it. I know you were there for the Cannes Festival, but other things happen along the journey. I was watching you. I was tweet watching you. So
man, what you think about that shit? I never get to hear people's outward opinion of anything no more.
No, when you when I figured out that you weren't allowed to go into the festival.
What you mean?
Is that what happened? When they didn't allow you the Cannes Festival to come in?
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought I had recently. I thought I seen you talk about you weren't able to get in.
Nah, hell no. I was all through that bitch.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I had a camera in there. I was filming recap videos up in there.
So I love that. I love that. It definitely switches what we were gonna talk about. So
was it dope? What
no,
were we gonna talk about?
I've heard the Renown Festival, the Cannes Festival, is something that Oscar award winners, just basically the whole film industry. They go out there, and basically this is where they award, pivotal cinema. Tell us about your experience though. Like, how was it being in a new country and being able to digest, your passion and like be out there for, film.
It was truly a life-changing experience. Like, for one, you have to get like specifically accredited to even get in to go look at things in the festival. Like, you have to be accredited in the film industry. And to be honest, like, the 10 years I've been a director before still didn't give me enough accreditation to even pull up. We had to apply as a film festival, and I went as a film festival curator basically instead of a director, which that's pretty much what everybody said. Like, they're like, but also like, there's like a crazy lack of representation there, obviously, but especially like for like black men, like from America, like, and the only reason that was shown to me just was like by how people reacted to when I walked into the room. Like, and it was good and it was bad, but it was still just like, oh shit, like, you could tell, like, we don't never see no niggas like that over here, like that, which was super dope. And like, there's not like a report card or like a quarterly report or a quarterly review that you get when you do this like full-time art shit. So like, being over there, like, with people in the film industry, people that literally got budgets, they got this, they from over there doing whatever. They sitting here being like, yo, like, what you're doing is dope. It was super validating as far as like career progress. Yeah. Like a good like progress report to be like, all right, nigga, you doing the right shit. Keep going in the right direction.
Exactly. You're doing all the right, you're checking all the right boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I know.
I tried. Somebody else has to try now.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I keep getting distracted. And you asked me something, I was like, damn, I really want to answer this. I can't. And if I try, I appreciate y'all for having my back, though.
Absolutely.
I feel like I did most of the legwork. I will say that, too.
God.
I feel like, yeah.
Oh.
I got him.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I'm not trying to have like no disk space.
That's what the fuck happened to me. I could have swore I figured it out. Oh, okay, yeah. She didn't put that part in the TikTok. The thing is still in there, so it still blocks the wine from getting out. So you just think it's not open still, but in
all right.
Now we solid.
All right, now we good.
No, this is so funny.
Fuck. You didn't put that in the TikTok.
You want some?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit, hold on. I'm getting a little spicy under this little joint I got on. Hold on. All right. Nah, I'll keep
But was it okay to be like unapologetically yourself in that, like, like in that situation, even though there wasn't like too much representation and like, you kind of were the forefront for like Black American like man in that setting, like how was that, like breaking that mold and like, garnering whatever reaction it was?
It really made me be more comfortable just already doing what I was doing. Like, I was walking down the red carpet with the Pooh Shiesty on, like,
yes,
with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was very comfortable doing whatever I wanted to do naturally because people naturally gravitated towards that. Like, of course, like, some of the, like, let's say veterans of the festival gave me a certain kind of look, but like, that's to be expected. Yeah. They got to understand, like, when I walk up in there, I'm like, fucking, ASAP type energy. Like, if you see what I'm wearing it because I know I can wear it here. Yeah. Like, I can still adhere to all their dress codes and like, cause they do have a dress code. Yeah. Like, mad shit you can't even go to but I know how to dress. So it's I still got a suit on.
Exactly.
But it's flyer than your suit though.
Yeah.
And not even on purpose, because you just didn't even think you could do that.
Yeah.
But like when you see that, you're like, oh, I'm about to do that next time.
Like,
and that's what I want niggas to think. Like,
oh, word?
Yeah.
That's what they do it?
I'm about to do that shit next time. I'm about to get that shit.
That nigga got to go home back to America. They ain't going to know what I'm doing over here.
No, for real. And that shit had, because I ran into the people that I did run into that had hella style was the people from like London and Paris. Like, they walked up to me, and it was like, I took a photo of it. We was on the beach, and all four of us was just like,
I saw that.
Those niggas. So that was at the place called. There's like an American pavilion, which basically at the festival is where you can go to like know that you can. There's Americans at the bar.
Yeah.
It's like a little safe haven, low key, because everywhere you go, like nobody really, you know what I'm saying. So it really was cool to go to a spot.
Yeah.
That like that's where the Americans are gonna kind of like convene like every day at 5 for a happy hour.
Yep. Yeah.
So like. People from other countries, because like they had like all the different tents, had all the different countries off on the beach.
Oh yeah.
So like people from like Nigeria, Madagascar, Sweden, we got all of those like films. Like they were just throwing them at me. Like, hey, you want this film for your festival? Hey, you want this film for your festival? Hey, you want this film for your festival? So like, we're gonna have like some international films.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah. It was so
That's
interesting.
so cool. It's such a natural and organic way to like curate.
That's what you're supposed to do, though.
Yeah.
For the festivals, you're supposed to go chop it up,
that's
rub
awesome.
shoulders. Like, I didn't know that's what I was supposed to be doing, but the second day I was there, I was like, because actually, like when I was there at first, I had to kind of get in how I fit in. I had to get through some language barriers, and I'm like telling everybody I'm a director and shit, and I'm like, they felt like L.A. Like, oh, me too.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fuck, we'll get that out of here. So I was like, all right, bet. Let me figure out who I need to be in this room right quick. Realized, oh, everybody like my style. They keep coming up talking to me about that. All right, bet. I got signed to be an actor. I just be forgetting sometimes.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I don't lead with that usually. So I was like, all right, bet. Let me lead with that, and then let me say festival curator, and then I'd be like, oh, tell me more.
Yeah.
Versus like, oh, I'm a director. They'd be like, all right, bet, me too. Nigga, see, you can't do shit for me.
Exactly.
Versus
we don't
like,
really know those.
Yeah, versus saying like, oh, I got a film festival, and it's only short films. And it was amazing to me how many people had short films.
Oh, wow.
Because we don't accept anything other than longer than 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So many people were like, oh, yeah, we got some short films. And I'm
Yeah.
like, word? Like, it was amazing to me how many, because I thought it wouldn't be that many. Because most of the time, people are trying to get funding
Long
for
format,
feature films. There's a whole big-ass market where people are just selling and buying films. I had never seen anything like that. Like, I seen a big poster I might have posted it for Meth Gator.
No.
And it's made by the same people that make Sharknado.
Oh, fire. I would hope. I would fuck
That's
it up.
why it's going to work. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. So I'm like, I'm going to watch the fuck out of that.
I'd entertain it. I'd entertain
They
it.
have
Wait,
a
how many
motherfucking hit on their head.
how many of the Sharknadoes did y'all watch?
I got up to like 4.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
I think there's only 4.
Exactly. I was like, I got up to, because I'm like,
What else could they possibly do?
exactly.
Different ways that they like die, but like, you know.
It's like, for me, it's like watching Fast and the Furious. It's like, how many cars are they going to blow up?
Have
And
you seen
how?
the new one?
No, not yet. It's on the list.
Me
It's on
too.
the
Me
list.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really get really nobody watched movies out there.
No,
That was
really.
the craziest part. I went to about 23 screenings, but like some of them were shorts packages squished together. That's my favorite festival experience. I don't really like to go sit down for an hour at a festival. Like usually at the shorts, it's like you watch a bunch of shorts. They give you this little ticket for the little after party mixer joint.
Yeah.
But you have to watch the shorts to get the ticket for the after party mixer joint.
Oh.
But you want to be at that mixer joint anyways, and you want to have watched their films to talk to them about it and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But like literally it's just like a showcase of things for me to just pick from. And it was just so fantastic because like when some of the people that I met like were really cool as fuck people.
Yeah.
Like really we follow each other on Instagram. They already been hitting me back since I've been back. Like, oh
Nice.
shit, is that America? Like it's dope as fuck.
Just as passionate as you. Is that feeling really, you said it earlier, it was like validating to be seen, but like, I feel like because I just recently went to Japan, I feel like in overseas, when they get it, and it's so easier to like mind melt and like be able to really like kind of coexist on like an idea you guys both have, like being in that industry. Because I was walking around with a camera in Japan, and like anyone who saw it was like, "Ooh,
I have something in common."
Exactly, you're a photographer. I do either modeling or I'm a photographer myself.
Cameras are the universal language.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So it's like, especially in Japan, it's like it's so easy to like, and being black.
Was you the tallest person over there?
Yes. No, I saw one white boy who was taller than me.
He looked like this.
Bro, I got so mad.
He always does.
I
What
get
are you over here for?
Bro, What the
When
fuck,
you
bro?
breathing my Air Force.
Like, bro,
Get outta
back the
here.
fuck up. I know your flight was
There
fucked
can
up.
only be one.
There can only be one, and you're a square. You're wearing shorts and fucking sandals right now.
I smell bitch around here.
All bitch, bro.
Yeah.
But it was just, what's that feeling like to be able to just like get people who get it? Because it's not like you don't meet people who get it, and like, of course, it's like-minded energy and like-minded people. But like, I feel like internationally, people who like do these things, they like understand it at a deeper level just because it's a culture thing. And I feel like as American, like, festival culture isn't really our like culture.
It's absolutely not our culture,
Yeah.
but that's genuinely what I am here for.
Yeah.
Like, and no bullshit. The 13th, both of y'all already on the list.
Scope screening.
Yeah. For real.
Yes,
real. I would love for y'all.
I'm
motherfuckers to
fucking. I don't have a job anymore to stop me from not making our Tuesday and Monday scope screenings.
Exactly.
Like, bro, now I'm here. So
on.
yes, I will be there.
Yeah. Now we got some. I know we fucking bouncing around all over the place. My bad, y'all.
No. I feel like first of all,
Don't apologize.
Always love the energy when interviewing you. And like the cool thing about being able to sit down and talk with you, I'm gonna fuck up this word, but you're an eclect. Like you have a lot of
Eclectic.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
You're very
eclectic.
You have just a diverse balance of like knowledge, interests, and like you're nerdy in the best ways where you like actually like do the shit you're like obsessed about. Like people are just like, oh, like, yeah, I read a bunch of books about cameras. Like, nah, you're out in the field every day, like experiencing what a camera does and what it could be and like what it makes. So like I feel like us bouncing around is a lot more of just like what you do day to day, because you wear, I would say like
true,
10 different hats on a given day, and like
and
you're very
y'all's
good.
hat game be crazy.
Exactly. And you're very good about documenting them when you're wearing each hat. I feel like not a lot of people are good at showing what it's like to be diversely talented and like obsessive about what you're passionate about, and really push that flag of just like creativity. Like that's why I always love sitting, even when I catch you randomly, like if we could talk for 5 seconds, I'm always down, just because like you are actually cool. Like not this like, you know,
Damn, dude.
Today's day and age, like everybody's cool, but like you're genuinely like have interests, have depth, can keep a conversation and be players. So like not like
Shit, man, you're
and not
gassing
even
me,
like
bro.
I'm
like sweating because I'm like mad uncomfortable. It's mad weird. I was like, holy shit, this guy is saying such nice things about me.
Praise.
yeah. I'm like, I haven't been sweating this whole time. I just started sweating. No, thank you, bro, for real.
Absolutely.
Like stomach all sweaty and shit.
You know?
Damn, nigga. Thank you, bro, for real. No, that really, I feel like that feels like such a genuine thing that you're saying to me.
Yeah.
Not even mic cameras. All,
No,
because
like,
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, because I don't know. I'm a fan of people who go for it. Believe, like, my biggest thing about people is like, if we never met, would you be doing the same thing that you're doing? And you're one of those people that would like times 1,000.
Yes. Yeah.
Like if Groovy Tapes wasn't here, you would be on another platform spreading the same message,
Still
being
be
the
talking
same
about-
person.
Yeah.
Y'all is the first people that I'm sitting and talking to, and yes, y'all the first people I'm sitting and talking to, and y'all the people that I hit and was like, you and obviously Like It or Not, in Tacoma, shout out to Like It or Not, but y'all was like, yes, like we fuck with you, so like there's no emails, there's no whatever, like yo, pick a day, time, let's get rocking, and like that's just how I move around and be able to make things happen so fast. Like, and I do like. No, I don't. Like, I don't understand the other side of it, because I have like somebody like on my team that does that. Yeah. Because like I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, yo, do we fuck with each other? Are we trying to do this? Like, yes or no?
Commit.
Obviously, we need some things on the back end for logistics and things of that nature. But like, it don't. I feel like so many things are so overcomplicated, and I'm not even trying to get off on that kind of rant. But like, that should just be the opposite of what this is. And I'm so happy that things like this exist.
Absolutely,
it's love.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I don't mean to cut us off a little short, but it's break time. All right, Groovy Tapes, we're back at it. We're back from our break. So let's open up with this week's question of the week. I wanted to gauge the room and ask you guys, what would you rather happen? Would you rather lose your favorite eater or lose your guarantee sneaky link? I know those stakes are high.
I have to pick one.
You have to pick one. It's either or. Guarantee sneaky link or your favorite eater.
Favorite eater. I like consistency and I like reliability. So when I hit you, you got to pull up. So like that's more important to me, and like my love languages.
Fuck.
Because you can always find another eater, but like that reliability, that consistency, that's hard to come by.
Oh yes. Okay, so you're going for a guaranteed sneaky link.
Yes, guaranteed sneaky link for me. Yes.
Because favorite eater, you're like, oh my gosh, you eat it right, but
that,
like you know,
that logic,
you ain't the first or the last.
The sneaky link can become your favorite eater.
Exactly.
I mean,
with time,
with
inconsistency.
Exactly, with the pull-ups.
But maybe they're not your favorite. Like, you know, what if they're the like 5 out of 10, but they're a great sneaky link.
That's why they're a sneaky link.
You know, yeah,
guaranteed. Yeah,
Guaranteed.
That's probably why you in that position.
But every time it's a goer.
That's important to me.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah.
Like that's
100% of the time. Not no misses. Like
well,
every
my schedule
time.
is mad unpredictable. So
Exactly.
That's hella
So
important to me.
so mad.
like
so the guarantee kind of cements it for you.
Yeah, like a lot of girls I even talk to sometimes, it really just depends on like if you're okay with my schedule being crazy unpredictable, or like if your schedule matches that and you can just do whatever and go to a movie on a Tuesday at 2 p.m. or you know what I'm saying? Like I literally hit girls I know like, yo, you want to go to the movies? And it's like 11 a.m. They're like, nigga, I'm at work. Like, no.
and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, and I'll pull up solo, but
You know?
it would be nice, you know.
But not the guarantee sneaky link. They're like
always
They're
pulling.
always pulling.
they're
up.
always there.
Yeah, so that's what about you?
I can't lose my favorite eater. I haven't bounced back from losing my first favorite eater.
I know I heard
so
the stories, bro. I'm so sorry for your loss.
yeah, it's okay. I mean, you learn with life, and you know you go throughout trials and tribulations, and I mean, favorite eater. If you're out there,
You know who
and
you are.
and you
Bang
hear
his
this
line, bang his
and
line.
you hear this
This
message.
this audio there, this audio
know.
love letter.
Does that be working?
You probably seen Blacktop's episode and seen that I was Mr. Block Spinner.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I am. So yes,
Skirt.
I love my favorite eater. I can't go without them.
Are you talking to somebody?
I think most times
Most
he
of the
is.
time, I'm yes.
Most times he is like
Does that be working? Like if I put a PA,
Ooh.
if I put a PSA out right now, like yo, if there's some eaters out there, holla at me. Will it work?
Okay, so so earlier I tweeted, I'm trying to be someone's number one eater. I'm a free agent.
It was in your DMs?
Someone add me on the roster, and you feel me? I got a few free agents signing.
Nah, you're a bugger.
You're-
Yeah,
Negotiation.
I mean it's like
You're in
it's
negotiations
it's
right
like
now.
Y'all in
so-
negotiations?
So it's like like it's ain't shit of me for bringing it out there
How
that
so?
way. I mean
You ain't say no names.
You
bro.
ain't
no,
say
that's
no
true. No. I feel
They
like
know who they are,
No, but I feel like
but
a lot
they
of the
don't-
times people when they see like media go out, they're like, oh, I'm pandering. I'm definitely pandering.
You working though?
It works.
I'm gonna start doing that shit too.
It works. It's kind of lovely if you know your crowd too. They're always tapping in and like they're
crowd,
like
my niggas that follow me, they gonna look at me and be like, nah.
it's okay because it's not for them. It's never for them.
Well, I say nigga that gender neutral. So
Oh,
like,
ex-
people in general.
No, but exactly, it's not for those people.
Oh, gotcha.
It's
Good.
for the
Yeah, I
eaters.
fuck with that, bro. I fuck
It's
with
for our
that.
eaters.
Hey, that wasn't for you. That was for the eaters.
Mind your fucking business.
Right, New York.
Okay.
Exactly.
I think I got her lovely. Did you answer?
Nah,
Sneaky
he
link
tryna-
for sure.
Okay.
What about
Guaranteed.
You? What about you, Rip? Sneaky link or favorite eater? What you want to lose? Sorry, I'm not being unprofessional.
Oh no, you're good.
I'm just mad
Go
curious.
ahead. Groovers.
You can't beat consistency. Like
No, you can't.
That's what you said too.
you can't beat consistency. Like
It's just so hard to find. Like,
exactly, especially in today's
Yeah.
day and age.
yeah, these.
It's like someone's dropping a quadruple double every time, and then you know,
they're gonna drop
Exactly.
the double.
and then you have someone that drops 50 every once in a while. It's
Yeah.
like I can't live
I
off of the
can't
50
build a
every.
franchise off of 50 points every so often.
Holy shit,
I cannot do that.
it's impossible.
It's impossible.
Can't do
I
it.
can sell jerseys, but are we talking about
Apparel.
Exactly. I gotta put people in them seats
Oh
every
my
time.
gosh,
You gotta,
we're going crazy over
you
here.
need the consistency. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. We were lightly talking about music before the camera started rolling. You have an EP coming out with Perry.
How the fuck do you know that?
Because you put it in your bio.
Shout out the Groovy questionnaire.
That's something else I was gonna bring up. I was gonna bring up something completely different. Fuck, I forgot about that. That's not coming out for a long time either.
Okay.
Not a long time, but like
I know how you two work. When I saw when Perry was on the podcast, he was talking about the Blues EP, the Blues album, and it dropped maybe like a year later. So I know,
and I love that shit.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Perry, you have my favorite album of this year, Chef's Kiss, and it's Sunny. You guys, you know, I already told you guys, I love it. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. Like, I saw it live. It made it like seeing it live made it way more special to me.
I wish I would have been able to, man, because like I heard him playing it through the crib as it was getting sequenced for like every time he would stay at my crib in Vegas and vice versa. When I'm at his crib in Vegas, he's still playing it. Like I'll be like, "What's that one called again?" That's my shit, because I know it ain't out yet type shit. But man, I'm happy that shit out because now I can just go access it myself.
Exactly. You don't gotta be like, all right, which one's the link? This the final mix or is like. But what, like, I have a broader question. Like, you two being such creative people, what is that locking in looking like? Like, what is those sessions like? I know you both, like, him being a painter, you being a director. I know the energies are like so. Combo. Yeah, it's like it's so similar, but like you both paint in different fields. So like, what's that like?
It's really easy for us to not step on each other's toes.
Yeah.
First of all, because like it's just I don't know. We just understand each other pretty much as far as like communication and just like how to like be outside. Like we talk about it often how like a lot of artists are good at being artists, but they're not good at being outside. And if you want to do anything in art world, generally speaking, unless you're one of those internet anomalies, which it's easy to do that too if you put all your energy into that. Yeah. But unless you're putting all your energy into being an internet phenomenon, then like you got to go outside. Yeah. And y'all know that. Y'all be outside. Yeah. Most of the time when I see y'all, we was already outside. We didn't get each other to link up. What you talking about? What you wearing? Whatever. We was like, oh, damn, that nigga go right there. Oh, there you go again. Oh, there they go again. Exactly. Like, matter of fact, I see y'all outside so often. We scheduled this in real life. Yes. Oh, God. I see these niggas out outside and say, hey, bro, I'm about to go to France. Like, when I get back, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. And then you came back and this is like, the greatest, no, not the greatest way. If we like you, the greatest way to get an interview from us is communicating outside. Because then I take you serious. Because, like, it's cool to, like, DM me, text me. But it's not. But, like, when I get that energy in person, like, this is what I got going on. Let me know for real.
And if you're not plastered out of your mind, because if you're saying some shit to me, you plastered out of your mind, I'm gonna tell you shut the fuck up. Exactly. No, nicely. Or not. I'm a nod and like, hey, Tavares, we're not doing that interview. It's been so many times where I've gotten excited because somebody that like I really want to work to like said some shit and it was a little sauced up and like it just wasn't a real thing. But I was like, all right, that's rude.
Exactly.
Like, I was actually excited about that shit. Like I was looking forward to that shit. Oh, it wasn't real. All right.
Are you drunk? Like, don't drink around me,
man. Getting niggas hopes.
Don't even talk to me. Like,
ew. Oh shit.
But so you guys don't. I guess that's where we were. You guys don't step on each other's toes, and it's like, is it very? Whose world are we more in on the music side of it?
So it's been one of those things where we didn't have to do it all at one time. Like there's a record where I just happened to be in Vegas and we went to a studio in Vegas and recorded. You know what I'm saying? And I was on Vegas time. So like I was definitely in my own world type shit. But like he stay over there and it's like his people's studio. Shout out Marquise, actually, who's from Tacoma, actually. Oh, fire. The studio that we go to over there, like he really cool with Umi and I don't know. I think they might have said they're cousins. I don't want to like missay somebody's family and shit like that. But like I think he said that he was related to Umi in some way, shape, or form, and he just happens to live in Vegas now.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. So he fucking blessed us with some beats and like recorded over there because I am in Vegas to turn up and you know what I mean. Like I am not over there to make no music. So like next thing you know, I was over with the music. Like I had like girls in the studio. Like, I'm gonna go do this right quick and then we're gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Let me work for a second.
We up in there popping it and shit, and then it was just so like organic how it all happens. Like, and then one of them. Belugs, we was just in the studio, like at Belugs' house type shit. Oh, fire. That's what I'm saying. So like everything hasn't. That was a good question. Nothing has been in nobody's world. It's just been like organically what the fuck we've been hanging out for like the past 2 years, back and forth from here to Vegas. So like,
and it just developed.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's how I know it's gonna be amazing. Just because like as true artists, that's the best way to create. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
You guys aren't trying to force each other into a project. It's more just like, hey, let's just go fucking record.
I still tell people I don't even rap like that. That nigga be looking at me like this.
I would look at you the same way. I would look at you the same fucking way because you make good rap music.
But that's what I was saying earlier, though. I can't be no rapper because I get into too much shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
If I was a rapper, I'd talk shit to all these niggas. It wouldn't work, bro. Like, the way my life set up and my brain set up, like, I couldn't be a rapper. I would have too much of an open platform to say what I think about all these niggas too often. And not even that it would be like negative, but I'm a hypercritical person of myself. Therefore, I'm hypercritical of everybody else as well. So, like, the same lens I put for myself, I put for you, but it's like people don't like that.
Exactly. And if I think you're a loser, I'm going to call you a loser, and then it's just like, niggas be like so shocked. It's like, nah, bro, you're a bum, but like it's cool. Like you can live like
someone in your life had to let you know this.
And it
had to be me.
You want to know why? You the first person, because somebody else, they would have changed something.
Yeah.
The first time a girl ever told me my legs was ashy, I never not wore lotion again.
You need that. You fucking need.
Hey, you do.
You need.
Guess who always have lotion in the backpack?
Exactly. I watched
this guy.
I was in middle school one time, and this girl was getting on our teacher about capris.
Capris are back in now.
They're in now,
but it's fucked up because how she did her.
At the time, they were not in. And she was
what was that, like 2010, 20?
Yeah.
She was bagging Mr. Maycumber at the time.
Getting on him. You talking about Jasmine?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were there.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I was there. We're in class together.
I'm sorry, Jazz.
Actually,
no, good job, Jazz.
Yeah, good job. Because she was like, she put him on with lotion. She put him on with.
Oh, good job.
She was like she was one of those.
Changed this white man from Port Orchard's life.
Exactly. Yes.
She could have left him high and dry.
Exactly.
Yeah. And sometimes you need that in your life.
Shit. Damn, I would be remiss on a music tip if I didn't mention that me and Rose have a tape coming out next month.
Oh, word.
Yes.
Yeah, we're about to start the promo run literally like in July.
Okay.
Yeah. The screen is just coming up, so I can't really go to the studio and finish right now. But it's only on me. I literally got to just go lay like some ad libs and like drop some voicemails and some things like that, like you know, some fun shit, and then it's done.
It's done.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's called Rage and Roses.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. I'm the Rage. He's the Roses.
Yeah.
Rage and Roses.
Yeah.
With Lex and Larry.
Okay.
And like. He's the rapper. He's his job to promote that shit and like do his thing. Like I'm basically a feature on his album type shit. Like, and that's what I will market it as. Like I don't want to be a rapper.
Yeah. You don't want to be a rapper.
But like I still like have like a really little.
You got an itch.
I be over there side cheating with the music.
You got to add your flavor in.
I just be around like actual rappers that rap on such a high level, dude.
Yeah.
Like I be around like I have records with people that I should have no business having records with.
But you're like
they rap on such a high level where it forces it out of me, and I'm like,
damn, I gotta. Hey, can we get on? Can I get on this?
Yeah. So like, I don't think I'll ever drop like a solo project or nothing like that. But I'll always do joint projects. I'll always do features because like I just really fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
And like nobody ever says like. There's so many like Cole Bennett like camera bars. Nobody says LexScope camera bars, so I just have to say them myself.
Exactly. You're just like,
yo, it's so I'm making it so easy for y'all. Like, what the fuck? There's no LexScope camera bars yet. Like, what the fuck? Am I not doing my job good enough? That's a good validating thing when rappers start rapping about you.
Drop your
name.
Good ones.
Good ones.
Exactly.
You can be the first.
I got you. Hey, I'm already thinking of them right now.
He's like, I'm to the studio tomorrow. I got one right now.
Nah, it's like about. I heard. Cause matter of fact, when I heard Chris P say that they'll do it to Wong's, I was like, oh damn.
See, you're like, fuck.
Dope. I was like happy. I was like, hey, he did it. Drop Wong.
One of the homies better drop me in the bar.
I said, shout out to Wong. Like, yo, he just got here. He's like really going crazy now. Like, yo, I fuck with him. Yo, respect. My time will come.
Yeah, I'm waiting. That's why I love that Tavares raps, because like we've done 100 some odd interviews. Like he's the only one that dropped Groovy Tapes in the bars. So I was like,
literally,
someone gotta we on the same type of time.
I think
like,
people maybe are like hesitant. I don't know. Like,
hey, if you not two things, if you don't fuck with us, diss us, because we will.
I'm about to say,
here.
please just diss me because I rap and I got hella diss bars that I'll never be able to get off.
It's easy.
And if I already like had a cross in with you, I already got bars waiting for you.
Exactly. Tavares writes, we got a nigga with a pen up here. It's good.
I feel like you would have good delivery.
Yeah. He'll ghostwrite it. We'll shoot it right in this bitch and we'll diss you right here. But if you fuck with us, like Groovy rhymes with a bunch of shit. Just add it.
It's mad easy.
It's mad easy. You don't even got to add the tape. Groovy guys. Groovers.
Movie rhymes with groovy. What am I
You
saying?
can get a Lex bar
Groovy
and a
movies.
Groovy Tapes bar off in the same song. There's 2 layups. We don't need writing credits. Just add the bars.
I'll put it in my story.
You know, captions.
Scope,
that's my
screen,
caption
and
for the,
shooting groovy movies. Sorry, I'm.
Come on.
I thought you was finna go. I was finna push it aside.
Exactly.
Let you go.
It's a whole different pod now.
Y'all got quiet and my confidence went all the way down.
Now we're listening.
Hey,
We're listening.
Real listeners.
man, one thing I do want to say is like you were saying something about like the content and like documenting shit and like showing people and shit. Like I really wouldn't be able to do that without my shooters. Like I got my fucking Guy Ripper, fucking D-Boy, Sarthik, like all the homies that ever pulled up, and I'd be like, yo, like help me with this. I can throw you some cash on the back end type shit or whatever. Because I always try to throw cash like on the back end and like make sure like even if I don't got it right now, I'm gonna get it. Make sure you're good. I can get this shit right now. And like the homies that understand that and been rocking, we nigga rocking this nigga for like 7 years or some shit. I don't even know.
That's important, man. Having that, you know, that well-oiled machine around you that, you know, really propels, just, you know, your ability, you know, having that good foundation. I mean, like I can attest. We had to throw a hand clap and applause for the guys, but you know, also like that's what Corey does for me here in this situation is. You know, being able to like sit down here and like week in, week out, I know that I'm supported by like, you know, one of the best guys, like
That's so dope.
Like out here, you know, and it's important. I think we spent like the whole like first year of Groovy Tapes trying to like tell and remind people that like, you know, your foundation is probably the most important to like
the most
to get you into what you love to do and what you're able to do. So I think, you know, coming back episode 133 like damn. You know, like
God damn,
we're doing this for a while.
You know, we got to reiterate, like we got to remind the groovers out there that like, you know, to get to your spots in the Cannes Festival, to go out there and utilize opportunities in New York. You know, you have that awesome foundation. So I wanted to take the time to, you know, really applaud
everybody. Yeah,
you know,
come on, everybody soak that shit in.
Really applaud
y'all too. Soak that shit in. You out there killing shit, doing shit, man. We fuck with you. You doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, just to remind people that you have to give your own people their flowers. Here to switch it up again. I wanted to bring up look the conspiracy.
No, do the conspiracy.
I got a new conspiracy. What was mine? Because I thought of a better one.
You said white people were aliens, but what was your?
I got a better one than that, but it's still race related. So like we're still good.
Okay.
Not that I'm even the racy guy, but that's just what I thought about. Okay, and it's movie related, so it was more related. I like this one better.
Okay,
so you know how like all back in the day, we used to watch all the scary movies and all the black people would die first. And we'd be like, why do all the fucking black people die first in the movies? Well, my theory is that it wouldn't make sense for them to be still in the script as somebody that writes scripts. I'm writing scripts with black characters, and I'm like, nigga, they're dipping. Why the fuck?
They're further every time.
So we gotta kill them off quickly because it wouldn't make sense for them to be there. Like dead ass in my brain, that makes hella sense. Like,
I get it.
If fucking Lex is in the fucking forest, he heard some shit. This nigga's dipping.
Exactly.
Movie over.
He steps to investigate the strange noise.
No, he doesn't.
Fuck no.
Y'all heard that?
Y'all hear that? All right,
Uber.
We get the fuck.
Uber.
Y'all hear that? Movie's over. Like,
yeah, for real. So
all scary movies would end literally
that's
right
what I'm
there.
saying. So
y'all staying? Yup. Call me. I'm back. I'm back
I'm
to
gonna
the
meet
hotel.
y'all over here, and then I'm still dying because I'm staying by myself.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. And like, think about it. Especially if you're like a straight black male and you're like in the group, you're the strongest, you're the most athletic, like you're the most big of a threat to whoever is trying to murk everybody. So they gotta get rid of you first.
Knock them off.
Yeah.
Good ideas and rhythm.
It wouldn't make. That's what I think. Because everyone always like, oh, black people get killed in the films. I'm like, makes sense. Like,
because if they had to write us in, like we would be like, we'd start asking too many questions.
I'd be like, yo, that nigga, he must have grew up somewhere else.
Like, you're trying to tell me LL Cool J was staying on the boat during Deep Blue Sea with all the sharks around him?
Over. Oh, hey, y'all can't
Also,
drive this.
they also murked off Samuel L. Jackson in that movie, the first person to die.
Yeah, because he's going to ask.
No, I thought of such a better. I was like, I actually think that is a conspiracy. This is just that was just a funny one, but like, this is actually my brain.
Yeah. No, I feel like, yeah, because you couldn't write me into like that. After like 20 minutes, I'm looking around like
I'm too vigilant.
Yeah. What? Oh, what's that? Oh, we should go. No.
Black people too. Black and brown people. We're too hyper vigilant.
Yep.
We were like, yo, what the fuck?
And then I'm asking 6 questions before we make that first move.
Why are we doing this? Who's gonna be there? And
who made you in charge? Like, what?
I'm trying to fade the monster already. Like,
we can just jump them.
See.
We gotta squabble.
Then, so in the first scene of the movie, that's the jumping. Like
exactly.
I'm not chasing around.
His ass beat. There's no saw. There's no more saws. I'm waiting. That nigga got me in one of those. I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Even if it was goddamn Michael Myers, we're gonna try to just jump him. Either we're gonna lose or we're gonna win in the first scene.
I'm jumping Michael.
The movie's gonna be 20 minutes, and it depends on how long it takes for him to murk us.
Like Freddy versus Jason, I'm going to sleep on Percival, just a box, just like.
See now, whoa.
You've been to box Freddy.
I'm not going to fight him in Dream World. Nah, you're bugging, bro.
In the real world?
Oh, in the real world, you got to pull him into the real world somehow. You got to like wake up at the like last minute when you're touching him or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that's a lot of work. They had to figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm equipped for that.
He was on freaky demon time.
Freaky demon time. He is like a freakazoid.
Have y'all heard about sex demons?
Oh yeah.
They be
what? Hold on.
Oh yeah.
What is a sex demon?
There's like maybe 2 different definitions, but I'm talking about the one you.
Go ahead, Lex. Go ahead.
Well, there's the one that's like an apparition that like fucks you and you don't know because you're just like getting fucked.
Oh.
It's like actually like a ghost or whatever. It's like an apparition. Yeah, it's nuts.
Hey, bro, don't stay away from me. Just stay your ass up.
Back
your ass up. Like, don't back your ass up.
I don't even think you'll know though. I think they just kind of do their thing and they keep it pushing.
Damn,
that's unreal. Honestly, yeah.
Slutting people out.
Hey, until they find one they like and they just kick it there for a little bit.
Oh my gosh,
sneaky link. This is my sneaky link. It's
the amount of fear.
It's the eater versus the sneaky link.
That is building
and not even
me.
knowing you're a sneaky link.
No,
you're definitely a ghost favorite sneaky link for sure.
Real eater when I'm curved.
You're like. You're some 90-year-old's ghost real eater. Like, whatever you like.
Wow. Do you guys clip this part,
please? Oh my gosh, did you give her permission to do that to you while you were asleep?
I'm sure he does.
It's pretty much non-consensual every time. So I am getting insulted by this ghost.
Is it though?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
You're not consenting right now?
Yes. No.
He's consenting right now.
Yeah, it's all right.
I want to get into some more things that you filled out on this questionnaire.
All right.
What is the OnlyFans scandal?
Oh man. Okay, so like back in the quarantine, I don't know if I brought this up last summer now, but back in the quarantine, I was like basically one of the only straight males to have like a poppin' OnlyFans. But like partially that's because like I have a media production company and I'm not like I've never been shy to have a camera in the bedroom. Like it's always just been like a very normal part of like whatever I got going on. So like I wouldn't even call it a scandal. That just made it sound more fun. But at the same time, there was just a thing where like, you know, it got leaked out on the Twitter somehow. And like, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of sweat a little bit and trying to see what happens.
You had your OnlyFans leaked?
Nah, I have like a separate...
Lex is an OnlyFans model.
I have like a... Not really model. I'll be fucking on there, bro. I'll be modeling on there. What?
Yeah, don't be cute about it.
Yeah, don't even do me like that. Yeah, it sounds like... You know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
you're paying to watch me fuck.
But nah, it's not really that, though, because I actually do curate like a cinematic experience. Like, I'll have a GoPro on the head sometimes. I'll really be in the car like, hey, yo, you want to ride? Like, it'll be...
You're like...
I usually skip this part.
Yeah, nah, for real.
It's so fire that you're bringing your like director's brain to like, how do like...
You know who gave me that idea?
Who?
Adam 22.
I love it.
Yeah, he's another freakazoid.
Like, him and his girl be doing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not on that kind of time, but like, I'm like, I can do that with girls that aren't my girls.
Exactly.
No, that's how he got his. That's how he got his rise to fame.
Bread. That's the biggest industry in the longest industry for the longest time. A lot of stuff I said didn't make sense, but it's the longest standing industry and one of the biggest industries, and it ain't slowing down no time.
Oh
so
yeah,
I want a piece of that bread.
I don't blame you.
Especially I'm still young. I'm still hip.
You know, and I can shoot it all. I can shoot and edit it all.
And that's where the bread came from. So like some of the OnlyFans girls caught wind of that, and they would just be throwing me bread to do it.
Yeah.
They be like, yo, here we go up front, and then we'll cut you some of the backhand type shit because we know you could get that shit back to us in like 2 days.
Yeah, and you're just like, hey, that's a check.
Yeah. Hey, but with great power comes great responsibility.
Yes, always, every time. You cannot abuse the power. You cannot.
It's not even an abuse. It's just you get too. You lose track of what's going on.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Feelings get involved. And
No. There's papers for that. Yeah, it's actually everybody is mad professional. That shit.
Oh.
I'm actually mad desensitized to that shit now. Like now when I meet a shorty, like I don't really be trying to like, you know what I mean? Like
right.
It don't gotta go there because it could go there.
Not even like I really be kind of off of that. Like I'll really just be like kicking it with a girl for like 5 dates and like not even doing nothing. And like not even like not what I'm saying, not because if it happens, it happens.
No, exactly, but
not, it's not the
building strong
forefront of
platonic,
yeah.
Relationship.
I think it's really I'm really on that kind of time to be like, yo, do I even like hanging out with you other than like
no, seriously,
your body being dope or like the box being crazy? Like, do I fuck with you?
Do I fuck with you for real?
Yeah, in the daytime sober.
Yeah, that's important.
That's important.
Questions we gotta ask ourselves: do I fuck
fucking
with you in the daytime sober?
Exactly. That's important.
Damn, this nigga really just hit the.
that was really like. That's a real question. Something else I wanted to get into. What is your hot take? Do you remember your hot take that you wrote? I could read it.
Damn, the last time you read something, it was crazy what I wrote. I must have did that shit early as fuck before I smoked in the morning. I'll be on some crazy kind of thoughts before I do that. I'll be like waking up, I'll get on the phone like right after I go on a run or something like that. Still just be like,
ready.
I'll be on the Twitter like just saying shit. And I smoke and be like, nigga, delete that shit, my boy. What's wrong with you? Like,
we was amped up.
Yeah, bro, chill.
I'll read it, and then if you want to cut it, we can cut it.
All right. Oh, shit.
Hot take. Nobody gives a fuck about your dreams, and that's okay. It's nobody's job to give a fuck about you. Focus on the few people in this world that give a fuck and nourish them.
Fuck so many times.
Treat them well. Don't focus on the millions of people that will never give a fuck about you, even friends or family. Because you just might not be for them. Can't be mad no more over shit you have no control over. Control what you can control. Woo-saw, nigga.
I don't know what the fuck kind of time. My bad, bro.
No. I feel like those are that is a
Woo-saw nigga was in there.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's how you ended it. I feel like that is the most culmination of how this interview has been, but also it is like
Woo-saw nigga.
Yeah, woo-saw nigga. Before I have to change these cameras, I do want to. No. I'm gonna change the camera real quick before I ask. 1 second.
Yeah. What you said is or when you said don't get mad over things you cannot control. That is something that has been me for 2023.
Yeah.
It's my life, it definitely changed me. It's helped me open my eyes. Cuz I've had a lot of tunnel vision and skewed thinking for a long time, so being able to like be honest with that feeling definitely it changed me for the better. But here we are, we're back. Corey wanted to continue on.
Before we get into more funny light shit and like get out of here, I wanted to ask what's your beef with Cut?
No, there's no beef with Cut.
No beef?
There's no beef with Cut at all.
Okay.
But I am not always a fan of the new direction that they are taking.
What's the honest criticism that you have for them?
Well, and this is not anything of a. Hopefully, it doesn't sound negative because
you were on it. You were on that
part. Mad time.
Yeah, you've been on the platform
since like 5 years now, or something like that. Yeah. But that being said, I've been there for 5 years, so I know like what it was and what it is now.
Yeah.
And I think that, like I said, just the direction that they're going just doesn't necessarily fit my personal brand at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah. No worries.
No worries.
Yeah. But I think also like
they do a lot. I mean, I think it's okay for us to be honest with like a platform. Like they should be open to like the criticism, especially like from past people that have been on on the platform.
But
like,
it's just so easy for it to be taken as a negative, but at the same time, like whatever.
I mean, nobody's perfect, but also like I feel like
Montana.
I feel like they could do a lot. I feel like a lot of like we've actually interviewed like Liv T and or Liv and Casey Carter. So
I fuck with Casey.
So those two are like major like they're casting directors.
And the thing about this is like I was over there before either of them was over there.
Yeah, and
so that's why. So what I'm saying is not even a reflection of them. And I fuck with them. I fuck with you, Casey. You already know that.
And I'm like, it took too long for them to like get to that point to where they're involving actual, like the faces that we see within the industry that they I would say like trickle from.
I think and that's like the beautiful part. That's the positive part. But at the same time, this is still a corporation.
Yeah. No, exactly.
So
still
like,
a business.
I think they do a lot of things for optics, and that's not good or bad. I do things for optics.
Yeah.
Everybody does. So that's not good or bad, but that's a fact. And I do think that oftentimes in whatever they think is supposed to be the politically correct optics, they're still excluding certain demographics, especially if you're like, I don't know, just like a regular black nigga, like just a straight black nigga, like you know what I'm saying? You don't identify as nothing. You just, it's like we either
where is those voices?
And I'm not even because we already had voices, whatever. So I'm not saying they have to amplify, but I'm saying like whenever it gets to a point where the joke's not funny no more, and now I feel like that demographic's being villainized, that's where it's not funny to me no more, and I'm not really rocking. And it's certain instances, it could be coincidences, things of that nature. And I'm not saying nothing good or bad, but that's just my experience. And like, like I had some homies that went over there and it was like, it wasn't really for me. I wouldn't really go there, do that shit again.
Yeah.
And it's based on like how the video was chopped up. I mean, it's called The Cut, you know what I mean? Like, they gonna cut that shit up how they want to cut it up.
Yeah.
They gonna tell you what they want to do on there. They gonna paint whatever narrative about you. They make you sign a little paper to say, yo, whatever happened on the internet, it's on you. And they should. The liability, of course. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm saying it's a fact.
It's
like,
a fact,
you sign that paper, yo, whatever narrative we say about you,
that's
what it is.
Yeah.
So like it's people don't understand the gravity of the situation that when they sign up for these things sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the first time I went on there, I didn't know it was a viral fucking thing. Like I had no idea. Luckily that's what I want that. Like I want that. Like nigga, like if I were to wake up famous tomorrow, like I say, yo, I asked for that a long time ago. I just forgot.
Yeah. I love that.
But like, I think as a studio, they got one of the top 5 film studios in Seattle.
Oh, easily.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna play with them. Like, it's not even no top 5 in Seattle. It's amazing. Their production is amazing. Their turnaround is amazing. Their numbers are probably amazing.
What they're able to that I've always been like, just as like a film nerd, I've been like very obsessed with like how Cut is able to like have the conversation with people, but also shoot it really well. The cuts are really well. Like you could tell that like the formula, but like their R&D team is also just like in the field looking at a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta just. Well, the thing about it is, so many people are willing to be on there now. That like. It's a layup, and it's always gonna. There's versions of The Cut that exist now that are like spin-off versions I've seen now on YouTube and things of that nature. And
there's like
they hit me up to be on there too.
Yeah,
they be hitting me up to be on all the bootleg cuts.
You got to do like Jubilee or something, like one of those.
I be trying to tax them niggas too much.
Oh,
even Cut ain't trying to pay the fee no more.
Nah, I mean, because they have like they're in a position where they're like, we leverage a lot. And it's like.
But like back when I first went on there, they put my fucking IG in the bio. That's valuable to me. They ain't do that shit no more.
No.
That's how I first hit like however many thousand I got is they put my shit in the bio and
click.
Like it's just like a little bit less personable. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's a little bit less personable.
Dude, I think 2 things. One, the Twitch streamer, I feel like empowered a lot more of what, because they had an audience. They've already had, they were a platform.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel like the fact that like motherfuckers in Idaho are reacting to The Cut. You know, the fact that people are in like...
Bro, my mom in North Carolina said they was playing a video at her work, and then I was on it. And she's like, oh, shit, that's my son.
Yeah. And
like, her whole job was geeking, like, oh, shit. Like, we watch these all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I mean, go ahead, mom, flex that. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Like, come on. Like, I think the pandemic, like, everyone flocking to the internet allowed Cut to, like, really leverage their position in the space and really just be like.
I think they was already up before that.
No, they were the key of like going
everybody
viral.
Needed shit to do.
First time I saw a cut video, which I thought was a hype beast video, when they got grandparents to sip lean and smoke weed. And I was just that was their original like viral sensation when they were,
or the pastor smoking weed. I remember that was one of my first.
That
ones.
pastor still be on cut. I don't know what church that nigga be going to. But
which conglomerate?
You can smoke weed at church.
I mean, yeah, but like you don't.
Most of the time, most of the time, I know like
look down upon.
Yeah, not substances. Yeah. You know, anything that alters your mind is something that like is like that.
They
like
be drinking wine at church.
No, we know that morally it's the same thing,
yes,
but they're just like, nah, we over here, you over there. Yeah. But I always think it's funny because the pastor is on there all the time, but I never hear bro be like in the beginning, hey, shout out to my church. You'll pull up on Sunday. Like if I'm a pastor, I know they'll cut it because it's cut.
I was about to say he might have did that shit every time, every time. But I do think I do think that back in the day they was more accessible.
Yeah,
like I feel like I could hit if I had the scope screenings back when I first started. I could hit them and be like, hey yo, can I screen one of y'all's episodes, like a short form episode at the. I feel like that wouldn't even be a thing now.
Yeah.
And I feel like, actually, no, I go as far as to say back then, they would have just hit me like, yo, because I knew people over there.
Yeah.
So, like, all of them people gone.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but, like, I think even being international and people throwing me their films to be in a festival, I'm like, yo, why the fuck would, like, I could hit people. I ain't going to say no names because I already told we decided not to do that.
Yeah.
But people I hit for this and be like, yo, like, I'll give you a waiver. You ain't got to pay the submission fee. I just would love to have you in the festival. I already went through your work. This is what I would like to screen. Everything. And the emails, professional, everything.
Yeah.
Not me doing it, but somebody else typing it, making sure it's like, yo, this is what we are, like, presenting to you in a very professional manner. And, like, people will, like, respond and be like, yes, we're down to do it. And then just not show up. Like, we already put a flyer out for you. So, like, niggas are going to wonder where you are.
Exactly.
Because you already agreed to do it. So, like, that's why we put the flyer out. We got to do promo. You know what I'm saying? I do all the promo. I do all of that shit. So, I make sure, like, I co-run the Instagram. But, like, I look at everything. I QC everything. If it's coming out, if it's visual, like, nigga.
I got to see it.
Yeah. Like, even, like, now my shooters, I be in friends. My boy Ripper, run around. He'll shoot a whole event. Send me the shit. I edit that shit up. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Good.
Fire.
Crazy. Because, like, I just gotta be hands on with my shit. That's like you said the perfect word. Nobody ever said it. I'm obsessive, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta have my hands on my shit.
Yeah.
Like if I don't, I get really anxious.
Yeah, you don't know the outcome of it, and you're just like, I don't. Even though you could trust their eye, it's just like I gotta play a little bit of piece. Like I always think of it a lot of like the very large version of it is like Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Like Quincy Jones doesn't play an instrument, but I'm sure like. Before that mix goes out, I need to hear the first version and the last version. Just that be able to communicate your way and know authentically like this is my message to the people, and like I will die or like we can argue about this all day because I know what my message is like for this item, for this piece. So like I think that just level of integrity over something is very needed, especially as a creative. It just like,
especially since there's so much lazy art out here now.
Yeah,
bro. Like, oh my god, like that should be bugging me out, man. Like, you're supposed to care about this. It's supposed to be your passion. It's supposed to be like your dream. It's supposed to be like what you really give a fuck about. And like, I feel like if people put minimal effort into that, I'm like, damn, if this is something that you're supposed to give a fuck about and you put minimal effort in, well, you don't even give a fuck about me that much. So how could I possibly expect for you to put any effort in?
Facts.
Like, that's your shit. Like, that's what you love to do every day. And you're half-assing it? Well, how the fuck am I supposed to think you're going to care about anything else in your life?
Exactly. Because this is supposed to be your shit.
Act like it.
Act like it.
Act like it.
I love it.
Before we get out of here, I do want to ask you about scope screenings. We've talked about it in many formats, especially like it taking you across the pond, as they like to say.
Yeah. Thank you for that, man.
But like you have one coming up in July. We have one coming up on the 13th.
Yeah, June 13th. June 13th, scope screenings opening night for season 2. So like our festival is so different because even Cannes, even Seattle International, even Venice, Berlin, they all do it one time a year. Our festival is seasonal, like a TV show, pretty much. So we do it last year. We did it 8 months in a row, like psychopaths. This year we're gonna do it bi-monthly. Okay, kind of bi-monthly.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll drop the schedule because the first one is the opening night, June 13th. We're back, full effect, red carpet, photos, videos. You'll see Ripper there. You'll see Cam there. You'll see beautiful people. I say humans because there's beautiful men and beautiful women. But like just
beautiful people.
Beautiful they, them
Yes.
too. All of the beautiful thusies, all around the place.
Yes.
Beautiful everything.
I need it all.
I have a couple waiting just for you. I'm going to put you on the guest list. Both of y'all. Groovy Tapes on the guest list.
No, I'm there.
Come on, we're
Nah,
there.
for real. So we got like the June 13th show. It's gonna be fantastic. But this is one of the first times where we were supposed to be off in July, but instead of being off in July, we've been doing this crazy ass like mastermind scheme with John Sal, who is like one of the illest directors from here. But he shot shit for like Venus and Serena, goddamn. I mean, I don't know. Y'all probably know of him.
Yeah, we're actually gonna be interviewing him during that week.
Word. Well,
so,
I'm glad that I'm gonna help promote for that.
No, it's honestly awesome. And when we looked over the questionnaire, we seen that scope screenings with John Saul, and we got excited. We're like, oh, this is dope. This is some good like lead up.
That makes me very, very happy that y'all even seen that and was excited because that's pretty much what we going for. Like just. Y'all know his work and you know what I'm saying, he's fucking tapped in as fuck.
Yeah, it's awesome to finally get him back over here and working with the people that have been working.
Well, he apparently already been doing that because we've been talking a little bit, just handling business and things of that nature. And I come to find out a lot of people around here OG.
Yeah,
like he put them onto this shit or made them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Not made them, but like put them into a position where they could win.
Yeah,
and like I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so like I was like, oh shit. So like. Even already having a great respect for him, like he's one of the few people like that I followed on Instagram from here that didn't follow me back and I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and that's very rare for me.
Yeah,
like if and I'm on the internet, I give a fuck about that. So like, nigga, I'm not following you, nigga. Fuck that.
Fuck you.
But like, I specifically like, I fuck with him. Like, and even like the very, very, very I told him this story like a fucking loser, fucking fanboy. But the very first short film I ever seen was in Tacoma at ETC, and it was called Opposite of a Bright Summer, and it was him and Leia. And I watched it in the fucking back room, and they used to do fucking dope-ass underground fucking private screenings and shit back there.
Yeah.
Hella dope. And I seen that shit, and it changed my fucking life. And I was like, oh, shit. I didn't even know a short. I didn't even really, I didn't know that, like, I could just get some homies and, like, actually make something that looked, like, professional and legit. Like, I thought you needed the cameras, and you do.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't, but you do.
Yeah.
So, like, once I seen it, I knew it was accessible. I knew it was a thing. And I told him the same story. Like, bro, I have a whole festival now based on, like, that moment.
Yeah.
So, like, this is an amazing full circle moment for me. And we're doing the first motherfucking scope screenings 3-day festival.
Yeah.
Like, technically, it's going to be 2 for the public. But, like, it's a 2-day, 3-day thing that we're doing. Yeah. Literally, like, me and him, 10 directors he picked, 10 directors I picked. Literally back-to-back, 5 and 5 each of the days, like crazy after party at this dope-ass downtown fucking art venue gallery, bro.
Oh, so
live
sick.
Music. QJ gonna be there DJing.
Yeah.
Angelo gonna be there DJing. Like, it's already set up, so I can talk about it. Like, it's already locked in.
It's already locked in, so
yeah,
like,
I'm hella excited about it. Like, opening night is gonna be fantastic, but I know for a fact July is just gonna be energetic, bro. It's gonna be fucking legendary, bro. It's gonna be fucking making history, bro. Like, just with how much I revere him and fuck with him, it's super cool to me that he was like, hey, bro, like, I know what your thing is, first of all, and I'm trying to be a part of it. That hit me. That's like one of them Cannes moments where it's like, yo, somebody that I really, really respect in this industry is like,
I'm trying to work.
Yo.
And then pump fake, and I'm like setting it up.
Didn't pump fake, bro. Like,
setting it up and just like staying true to it.
Yo, it's really, we've been on fucking calls and shit. Like, I ain't ever been on this many Google Meets calls. I don't do that. I just be like,
it's a go. If
I
say
just
it's
be
a
calling or whatever, or emailing, but like it's just stuff that we got to do, and it's just super dope. Just I don't know, working with somebody that I consider like past me where I'm trying to go.
Yeah,
that's really, really dope. Like, to still be around people. Like, I'm like, all right, bet. All right, bet somebody else.
Someone to chase.
Yeah.
But like still making it very accessible with like their personality and the feeling of just like kind of be invited in, like another version of being invited into that circle, and just a seal of approval of like you're killing it. You know, I'm trying to work with you because like you're doing shit I haven't seen and I
Yeah.
haven't thought about, and like I know like just that energy transfer of you just probably making him think of like things in a different way, and like, you know, festivals for someone like that's been shooting for years is like one of those moments where it's just like, I would love to do it, but there's so many obstacles and so many things. But like,
and I think that was something I really had like as a leg up, or we had as a leg up, is like, yo, you already been doing this and you know how to do it and you have a method for how to do it. So like, what's up?
Exactly, let's
and
plug and play.
If you build it, they will come. That's what they said a long time ago.
Yeah.
So like, it's just, I like that because there's so many more people I've reached out to and this and that, and that didn't happen, but I'm just happy that like now like everything's falling into place, bro.
Yeah.
Like, came back, everybody's cool. This lined up perfectly. Everything has been serendipitous. Serendipitous is the word. Everything that has been happening, but like right at the exact right moment.
Yeah.
In due timing. I love it.
I know we probably going over time.
No. I mean, this is. I feel like this has reached like a natural like end to the conversation. Obviously, we can sit here and talk some more. We don't have to sit here and talk with you guys. If you see Lex out in the street, please say what's up. Go to fucking LexScope screenings.
I look hella unapproachable sometimes, but like I got like whatever the nigga version of resting bitch face is. But like you could fucking talk to me.
Oh God. You can say what's up. And if he's not trying to talk to you, just wave. You know, a wave is always cool.
Head
a head nod. I take a salute.
Hit him with the Derek Jeter.
You know? Are you gonna do sign off, nigga? You do the sign off.
Bro, I was waiting for you to shut up.
I was waiting for you to fucking talk.
I'm just kidding. I'm over here waiting to actually give you a round of applause because this was a beautiful interview. You need to be applauded and given your roses for what you're doing for the community.
The wine is hitting.
The wine's hitting you, bro. Check yourself. Anywho, can I talk? Thank you. Bro, you know you're loved over here at the Groovy Tapes humble abode, the HQ. You, without a doubt, are continuing to push the culture and take it wherever you go. So we must give you your flowers. We must give you your applauses every time and any time that we are together. And before I truly do,
one last thing.
No worries. Before we do truly take it out, you can add that. But also, do you have anything else you want to let your friends and family know on the other side?
What side?
That side.
Oh, let's see. Yo, I really do appreciate the Groovy Tapes for having me. It really does feel like home. I appreciate what these guys are doing. They're giving everybody a place to come talk their shit and like feel comfortable. Scope screenings, the opening night for season 2, June 13th at the Crocodile / Hereafter. You already know what kind of vibe it's gonna be. You already know how we put it down. Like I be on the internet, I be on the phone every day, annoying the fuck out of everybody. So like,
as you should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I would love to have y'all there. This is your cordial, formal invite. Y'all already on the list. You already on the list. You're already not on the list, but the tickets are in my bio. And that's about it. I got some flowers.
Oh,
hey, those are fire.
Yeah, I always come bearing gifts.
Yeah,
dude.
These come bearing gifts.
These are tough.
Yeah, if you know about Blockbuster, because it's RIP to Blockbuster.
Yeah,
so it's just one of those things. And I brought 2 this time, like a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying?
No. We got
your LexScopes up there.
Cut a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They usually lived over here. We did some rearranging, but
might have to rest it on top of the ukulele or something like that. But but now you got more. It's all good. Yeah. But like, it's the Blockbuster flip. It speaks for itself. Just the nostalgia alone. These are still pretty much prototypes.
Okay.
It still feels a little plain. Just as a fashion dude, like I wouldn't quite sport it. But I love the design. I love the logo. But I still need, whatever you feel, customize to do whatever. I just feel like it just needs a little something.
I'm gonna add a popcorn pin.
Yeah. It just needs a little je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the French word too. Still out there.
Yeah, KWJT, you've been grooving with the South, man. We got Lex, we got Corey, Tavares, and Ripper.